Hi, shalom everyone, continue these fantastic tours here of Jerusalem over here. I'm on the famous Jaffa Street at the moment. It's buzzing, it's early Monday morning over here. Famous Jaffa Street over here in Jerusalem, right next to Mea Shaarim Street. Let's check out some of the scenes here in one of the most famous parts in Jerusalem where all of us will be familiar with, friends, over here. We're going to go for a short tour. This is Jaffa Street at the moment. It's a very buzzing Monday morning over here. Now it's interesting, there's a park here, also popularly known as Crack Square by some people. I'm not too sure why. And then you've got the alleyways of Jerusalem just down here. This becomes very busy in the night time over here. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to go in the night time, but and there's a nice beautiful water fountain here. We are on Jaffa Street itself, and we're going to tour around Jerusalem. You go down there, you've got the Safra Square over there and the municipality building, and then Jaffa Gate is only about a 7-minute walk away from here. So we've got tons of content, friends, here. There's a famous coffee bean house. Unfortunately, I think there was a terrorist attack very near here and a few other places here some years back. Now we are touring Israel, so we're coming out of the high street, and let's now visit some of the, let's say I'm going to make a walk now to a yeshiva, an old yeshiva I learned in, hopefully record with some rabbis. We're going to see some, let's say, hot spots or famous spots here in biblical Jerusalem over here, friends, over here. Over you can see the buildings over here, very old style buildings, so people don't usually come through. You can see the alleyways of Jerusalem, friends, as we're now going to walk and enjoy, because Jaffa Street might be very busy, but these streets aren't that busy, but there's lots of significance. And friends, remember, we're praying and doubling every day that the third Beit HaMikdash is going to be rebuilt. We need to know Jerusalem inside and out so we can travel and prepare ourselves for this. These are the side streets of Jerusalem, quite quiet. Haven't walked it in many years, actually. A lot of these streets are named after rabbis. Yochanan Horkanos, I think from a Talmudic. Ezra Astruk. A nice stairwell place here. We're quite near the new gate also. Well, I think which leads actually to the Christian quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this is another view over here. I think the Russian compound is also quite near here. Okay, got another site here. Let's check this out, friends. What's this? This is a Sergi building, courtyard structure with a Renaissance. In 1890 it was completed. Hostel for pilgrims. Over here. Sergi Palace over here. So we're just going to check this out quickly over here. The Sergi Palace, I've come inside there, so I just did another private video. So we're just going through here at the moment. You can see the beautiful garden area over here. It's beautiful, nice water fountain. See, you've got content everywhere here in Jerusalem. Look at this nice corner here. I think there's a hotel here. There's a building here. This was built in 1890, friends. Over here, this Sergi Palace. And there's a museum also, which we're not going to go to now. We're just on the outside. Now we're coming out of the palace now. We'll just show you the angle from one more time as we will continue walking. This is Sergi Palace over here. And we'll continue this walk of touring Israel, friends. Now, I remember when I was in yeshiva many years ago, we used to sometimes go to town, especially the first few months. I was a few years in yeshiva, but in the night time, at the beginning, we would go to town, so we used to walk a lot to the town centre. People were watching a football match or whatever it might have been, would have wanted to walk. I remember, okay, this is another side of Mea Shaarim Street here. We've got a very interesting building here now, which is the next port of call. Let's find out what this is, friends. as we're touring all over this part of Jerusalem. Okay, that you cannot enter halachically, I believe. Okay, let's go from another angle. This looks like a very old style building here. We're going to find out what this is. It's got different language here. So we're doing interesting. So this is, I think, the other section to the building, friends. So that view of the place. What's this, friends? The Sergi compound now we are in. So this is the other side of the building here. The Sergi, it's a Russian Federation connector. So they've got built in 1886, 1890. This was here now, and this is just the garden again from another angle. You can see the Sabras of Israel. This is just an inside. As we're going to continue this tour now, we've got now over here the Hanavim Court, over there, Leonardo Boutique over there. So you find a lot of things here in Jerusalem. Friends, we're walking around Jerusalem. We just started from Jaffa Street. I'm going to go towards a more ultra-Orthodox area of Jerusalem. I think this is maybe this will be the main Russian area in Jerusalem. Now we've got an alleyway here. I think this is got a Hotel Helen. Now we've got an alleyway style in Jerusalem. It leads to different places. Nothing beats when the third Beit HaMikdash is going to be rebuilt. So we're going to be walking these alleyways, bringing the Korbanot, friends, over here. We've got a hotel here called the Malka Hotel. Just hope the connection's not going to go. I haven't done this walk maybe since I was in yeshiva. Maybe when I was in Osmerk yeshiva, we used to come quite a lot to town, so we used to walk back sometimes. Looks like they're doing construction work, but the roads haven't changed that much over there. I'm sure the hundreds of years. We've got another street here. Okay, what's the name of that? This is a tiny road. Shabtai Petrushka. Okay, we've got Old Pankol Yerushalayim. This building houses students of the Voice of Jerusalem at the time of the British Mandate on August 2nd, 1939. I'm just gonna... What I do is I take a lot of short clips also while I'm filming, and I put them on the separate channel over here. So this is the building itself. And there's a bit of history also to it. Over here. I'll just do another. So there's a small timeline over here. I hope the internet connection's not going to go, because it's just this very slow connection. So we've got like another house. It looks like they're doing building work here. Okay, now we've got another thing. Every single place we've got content. House of the Empress Tayitu. I think it was built in 1903. This place was. This specific house. There's content everywhere, friends. Wow. It's just down there. I'm gonna do that. See, the beauty here is I came here to just walk to yeshiva, and every Dalet Amot literally you've got something of historic significance. I have to stop and do like a separate clip for every single thing. Now look how old these houses look. These are really old style houses here. Looks like they're doing some building work here. Now I'm not too sure where this goes to. Let's see the name of the street. This is Helena Hamalka Street. Very interesting. Just another view of the road. That was just Queen Helena Street. Now I think I'm going the right way. I haven't done this walk in many years. I think we're also quite near the famous yeshiva Tamir also, the Mea Yeshiva. Oh wow, oh okay. This looks like a Christian place over here. And over here, yeah, so that's a site there. As we're now walking more towards, I think, now we're coming more into the ultra-Orthodox area of Jerusalem. Now I've got to remember the way because I haven't walked this in many years. Okay, now we've got another house here. Friends, what's this? Okay, it looks like it's going to be difficult to come in. It's another significant place, but let's see if we can do this. What is this house? It looks... can I cross the road here or not? We've just got tons of content here, friends. Okay, this is another side road. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. Let's check this out. Another site. Okay. This is Salesian Catholic School, this was apparently, over here. It's got Israeli flags on it now. Roman Catholic Salesian congregation built in 1928 to 1938. The pupils were of Jewish families. They wanted a European education here. I think it was part of the Ministry of Education. But we hope all these places will be places of study of Torah one day, Bezrat Hashem. That's one thing. They've got the Israeli flags at least. And let's continue. It's like another angle of it's a proper crossroads. It's got different directions. You basically got every different neighborhood here. I actually used to walk on Shabbat to the Kotel many years ago. So I remember coming through this way usually. It's a proper crossroads and you've got a lot of different neighborhoods here. I said, did we catch? Yeah, we did catch this. Or did we? There's another site here. My memory has sort of become like a wet fish a little bit. Let me just check again. What's this? I didn't have Binyan Matnim. Oh, another place. Mahanaim House. This is from 1896 now. Okay. Some more content here. Binyan Mahanaim, Ministry of Education. I just went to film that Mahanaim building. That was also a Ministry of Education building. And let's cross the road and explore more of Jerusalem. Historic Jerusalem. Down there, I think that's an Arab neighborhood, but I'm not too sure. No, Morashah, I'm not too sure. We're not going to go down there now. We've got nice trees outside this building. As we're going to just go towards we've got another nice house there. It's another view of the house. Okay, now we're coming more into the ultra-Orthodox area of Jerusalem now. This is a place I haven't walked in many years. Okay, now we've got another house here, friends. Now what's this? Another Ministry of Education building, it looks like. Maybe it currently is now. I don't know if it was back then. But this place has a huge mezuzah here. Let's find out what this is. Chavnon Talki, Ministry of Education. It's a beautiful building here. Office of Education. I don't know if we can actually come inside per se. I need a mitzalem. Oh, okay, סליחה. זה אסור? אוקיי, תודה. Okay. Let's continue. Got more roads here. Okay. Oh, now I think we're in Mea Shaarim territory over here. I'm not going to come inside here with a phone because to be respectful, but you know these people, the people here are strict on telephones, and they've got their reasons also. So I'm not going to go inside here now, but I can film right outside there. Yeah, I'm not going to go inside that neighborhood. Let's make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, Tada. Okay. Tada. So over here, got another building, another Christian building here. So we're touring all over Jerusalem. It's got Romanian flag or Moldova flag, I'm not too sure. Right outside it. That's a building. We obviously one day hope this will become like transferred into synagogue and places of a bastion of Torah learning. That's one thing for sure. Got these old style houses here. There's a sign over here, Belevush Tzunua. People should dress modestly in these specific areas. Tzniut is a very, very important issue in Judaism. Okay. Very interesting, the connection went. So we're in Mea Shaarim, so there's not going to be a good internet connection. Now we've got more content, friends, over here. First of all, this is another view of the street. Another view. Look at the houses there, I think. This street is Shiftei Yisrael. You can see it's like an old style buildings. Wow, this is really cool over here. So quite near the Yeshiva Tamir, you can see the old style buildings here in Shiftei Yisrael. I've got to do a short clip of this. Also, it looks like this house over here. Sorry about all the... I've been cutting off. I film a little short clips for the YouTube channel. So, hence, I am cutting out... It looks like there's a yeshiva here. Okay. Now, we're quite near the yeshiva now. Now, that's a Grand Court Hotel, if I'm not mistaken, here in Jerusalem. Got a bus stop. Got some Hasidic people dancing. We're quite near the Damascus Gate. If you go right from here, walk a good few minutes, you're quite near the Damascus Gate from here. Okay, amazing. That's a Grand Court Hotel. Now, across the road, it's much more Arab area in of itself, much more. So that's a hotel there. Now I think down here is a famous Yeshiva Tamir, but we've got another nice house here. I think there's a Zvil complex here. Okay, you've got a nice synagogue here, synagogue territory, friends. Now what's this? There's a famous Beit Knesset Chutz Shel HaChesed. It's connected to the famous Rabbi Rav Shalom Arush. This place. Actually, that's down there, goes back towards the other area. Over here's the hotels. Down there is the yeshiva I'm going to go to in a few minutes, and I think the yeshiva Mir is there. So, hope this was informative. You might be watching this in 20 years' time, but it's going to be up online. Beautiful. Chutz Shel Chesed Synagogue and street scenes of Jerusalem. Enjoy.